Someone you love is drowning behind their smile. They laugh loud so you won't hear them breaking. Your intuition was right. They're barely holding on. You're the one God chose to notice. Check on the strong one. They're the most silent. Their silence is screaming. You can hear it if you listen. They're not ignoring you. They're losing themselves. That heaviness you felt wasn't yours. It was theirs. Angels speak through nudges. This is your nudge. Their name keeps repeating for a reason. Your presence could be their oxygen. Someone you love is praying you'll call them. Don't wait until the funeral to say what you know now. They're suffering privately because they feel forgotten. Your voice might be the sound that pulls them back. Their silence is a sanctuary for pain. They don't need fixing, they need your quiet love. The one you least expect is fighting the loudest demons. They're not cold. They're numb. Look again. They've been asking for help in code. They won't say it, but they're breaking down. You're the only one they still believe in. Your kindness might be the only light left in their room. The angels sent you to notice what others ignore. They cry in the dark and joke in the light. A soul is whispering, "Please see me." They're not distancing, they're disappearing. You won't get another sign this clear. This is your divine assignment. Love them back to life. Sometimes God sends a person instead of a miracle. You're that person. That dream was a warning. Don't ignore it. They're starving for real affection. Your hug could save a life. You keep thinking about them because your soul knows. They're fading quietly, but you were born for this moment. This isn't guilt. It's guidance. They're hiding behind a performance of strength. You'll regret not reaching out when you had the chance. They lost faith, but they still have you. Your silence may be mistaken as abandonment. You carry the balm that could soothe their storm. The person you're avoiding is the one you were sent for. You're not imagining it. They're slipping. They need someone who doesn't need them to explain. They're suffering silently because they think nobody cares. Your love may not fix them, but it can hold them. What if your message is their answered prayer? Some cries sound like silence. God is giving you eyes to see the unseen. They're closer to giving up than they'll ever admit. You're the only one who feels their frequency. This ache isn't yours. It's a soul asking for help. Their story didn't end yet. Don't let it. They're hoping someone still sees their worth. What you feel for them is sacred responsibility. Angels weep when we ignore what we're meant to touch. Your presence is medicine. They never needed fixing, just witnessing. The silence you hear is suffocating someone you love. You're here to interrupt their loneliness. You can be their pause in the pain. They're trying to unfeel what's been killing them slowly. They don't want to talk. They want to be seen. A simple, "I'm thinking of you," can rewrite their night. You're not too late, but you're close. They've stopped asking for help because no one listened last time. What you feel is their echo, not your own sorrow. They're holding on by hope made of thread. Some wounds beg to be held, not healed. They've outgrown pretending, but they don't know what's next. You're the safe place they forgot existed. Ask twice. The first answer is always rehearsed. What if your voice becomes their reason to stay? The sadness you feel might be theirs. Their soul sent out a signal and you received it. Don't underestimate your power to interrupt their pain. They don't need rescue. They need remembering. There is still time to be the one who stayed. Love doesn't always speak loud. Sometimes it whispers, "I see you." Their mask is beautiful. Their soul is begging. Some hearts break silently. Listen for the cracking. You're not intruding. You're rescuing. If you don't show up, who will? The ache you carry is part of their cry. They've been surviving off false peace. Your spirit picked up what their words couldn't say. They're hurting quietly because they're afraid to be a burden. This is your soul's assignment. Answer it. Stop waiting for a sign. You're it. When love is real, it listens without needing to fix. You've been entrusted with their pain. Handle it sacredly. They've been left behind enough. Be the one who stays. Their silence is louder than ever. What you offer could be their miracle. You're not imagining their need for you. This isn't drama, it's a divine call. The angels are aligning your paths for a reason. You were made for moments like this. Be the safe space they forgot they could have. They need softness, not solutions. You are not their answer, but you are their anchor. They're hoping you'll remember what they can't say. Your care might be the only truth they trust. You were sent here to witness the sacred ache. This isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. Your message might be the last one they read. They're waiting for someone who can feel in silence. Their soul recognized you before their mind did. This is your divine interruption. Someone is praying for the comfort only you can give. Don't ignore this ache. It's divine guidance. They don't know how to ask, but they're hoping you'll offer. Your softness might be their salvation. There's a spiritual assignment in your compassion. Don't let their silence become their goodbye. Their energy is reaching out beyond words. You were made for this moment. Their pain needs your permission to breathe. Be what the world refused to be for them. You're not just checking in. You're answering the divine. You were the one who promised to see them. They've lost so much. Don't let them lose you too. They won't say it, but they're losing hope. You're a lifeline disguised as a friend. If they cross your mind, it's not random. The world needs more eyes that notice and hearts that stay. You are what their soul whispered for. Don't assume they're okay, ask. Their silence is a plea for tenderness. You feel pulled toward them because love still has a job to do. Angels use people to answer prayers. Reach before they retreat too far. Their timeline shifts the moment you say, I'm here. This moment can soften their whole world. They are quietly screaming, and only you hear it. You are the light peeking through their numbness. Just show up. Words will follow. You are the comfort they thought they'd never receive. Your heart is responding to their unseen ache. Love always arrives before it's too late. They're still reachable, barely. Your care is sacred medicine. The divine is depending on you to notice. You're not here by accident. This is not about being enough. It's about being present. They stopped believing in people until you. This is your holy moment to intervene. They are still here. Make sure they know why. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more.